Marriott Target Center to start the game. And Coast to Coast Tuesday is underway. Minnesota has it first, and Anthony Edwards will be at the controls, coming off a 141-115 win at Washington. Edwards had 35, 6 and 4 steals, and he starts with a triple.
You see Miami try to deny the first pass, but Ann said, I'm going to send a message right from the start. Knocks down a 3.
Shooting the ball at 40% from 3 this season. He has just continuously got better as a three-point shooter through his career. Kick ball on McDaniels on the outside, and a reset for high level under Eric Spoelstra. But man, this is just so different from what we're accustomed from them. As you said, they've scored 140 points on several occasions this year. And Bam Adebayo can't respond with a triple of his own. Second chance from where? It's Powell. He hits. Had a career-high 9 threes in the win 2 days ago against New Orleans, and he stays hot here.
He is in rhythm. He is rolling. Way to knock it down, Norm.
24.4 points per game for Powell in his first season in Miami. DiVincenzo can't get in on the party. They'll look to push with Adebayo. Powell, same spot, over McDaniels, 4-3. The transition king gets one from the outside.
I think he knows we're in NBC. He's going to show everybody what I've been doing all year.
He's trying to show that all-star case that he's been building this year. He's 18th in voting in the Eastern Conference, with the second results coming in today. No twos taken in the first minute and a half of this game until Wiggins pushes one short. And then he gets it right back. Edwards coming up, holding his knee. He lost the basketball. A foul's going to be kick it off. Chris Finch taking a peek, but appears to be all good as Edwards will take it across. 17 games with 30 or more points for Anthony Edwards this year. Just continues to showcase the overall game that he's worked on so diligently. This is the biggest improvement, his second triple of the night.
And you see right from the start, they're trying to keep Mitchell on Edwards as much as possible. Guard to guard, pick and roll, but they wanted Mitchell to take the assignment.
Led the NBA in total made threes last year. Adebayo creates the space and drills the J. And then that's out of bounds. Miscommunication with McDaniels and Edwards, and a costly turnover. Equal contact, or same body parts.
Same body parts.
Why is it that one person always gets the bad end of the stick? Powell is 3 for 3.
He's out here shooting like nobody's here. Like it was just a pregame workout. He is shooting with a lot of confidence and knowing what he's looking for.
He came in 21 of his last 40 from 3 over the last 4 games. He hit his first 2 to start this one as Ware has the seal. Here come the Heat looking to run again with Davion Mitchell. It's been a great setup man so far this year. Lobs it for Ware. Knocked right back to Mitchell. Back on the outside, it's Wiggins for 3. Yes, sir.
Wiggins back home and where he started his career in Minnesota. I think he knows these rims. Shoots that one.
A 3 for 4 start from 3. A 5 for 7 start overall for the Timberwolves. Or rather for the Heat. As the Timberwolves try to get back into it with Rudy Gobert all alone. Leading the NBA in dunks this year. That's as easy as it's going to get.
Rudy was surprised he was still open. He was up faking. Nobody was there.
Ends a 7-0 Miami run. Here's Mitchell, attacks, inside, Ware behind the defense.
How the 2 biggest players get the most open, like they just were invisible for that moment.
Eric Spoelstra gushing about the potential of Kel'el Ware, still just in his second year in the NBA, and you can see the ceiling is limitless. Randall can't hit the 3, Ware clears. Mitchell finds Powell. 2-man game, open look. Mitchell can't stick it. Rebound, Wiggins had it knocked away by DiVincenzo, out of bounds, going to Minnesota.
And most people may think all the open shots all pros have to make. Yes and no. Sometimes a good block right there. A little bit of contact by DiVincenzo. Still aggressive on D. Those open shots sometimes are the hardest to knock down.
Just get in your head a little bit?
It does, because it messes up your rhythm. Usually somebody's flying at you, you kind of get a rhythm of when you're going to shoot. Those ones are tough.
Randall dancing. He'll pull. Can't hit. And Adebayo got a hand on it to claim the rebound. Now he's off to the races. Mitchell, Powell, pump, sidestep. Is he hot? Not that hot. And Gobert just didn't squeeze it. Instead, Adebayo has a second chance. Mitchell will get some redemption. Off the heel. And Ware nearly had a third chance. Here comes Minnesota. Wolves 3 for 8 to start this game. It's been Edwards as he loses it. Miami coming off the game in which they forced 26 Pelicans turnovers, leading to 31 points. Wiggins turns the corner, bounce, Ware working on Gobert, comes up well short. After the Quick start for Miami. They've missed their last 5, and Chris Finch has to be a little bit more pleased with the way his defense has settled in.
His defense has always been a star for them. We always knew about the star players they had. Their defense was a star to get them their offense ignited.
DiVincenzo. Still just looking for a rhythm. Minnesota 2 for 6 from 3, but those 2 coming from Edwards on 2 attempts. Lob inside, and Ware does the rest. Norman Powell with a drop-off.
And that's been Powell's evolution. That late pass where it looks like he's going to shoot, freezes the bottom defender to throw the lob.
You talked about that a lot last week during your game, where you feel like that's something that all kids need to learn. That's just bully ball from Julius Randle for the bucket.
I was about to say, they need to learn bully ball. Like,
can you teach that?
I can't teach that one.
Adebayo on the reload. Tries on Gobert. Scoop shot goes.
Bam knows he can get a step on Rudy, and when he gets that step, it's just about making Rudy make the mistake, and Bam gets downhill to that left hand.
Randle has the mismatch with Powell. Wants to go to work. Back him down. Powell sturdy. Randle sturdier.
That's a tough play to defend because he's seeking contact, putting his arms up, putting you in a situation where he puts the onus on the officials.
Miami already with 7 assists on their 8 made field goals. Minnesota just 1 on their 5 makes. Mitchell has a pull off the heel. Edwards keeps the head up. He'll get a screen from Gobert. We're just midway through this first, and there's already 31 combined points. Edwards can't stay perfect from 3.
He wants that one bad, especially when you put a little extra sauce on that spin move. Those ones right there are worth sometimes more than the basket.
There's only been 1 foul in this game. It was Wiggins, as he's a little strong on the J. Ware already with 6 rebounds at the midway point of this opening quarter. He's averaging 10.6 per game this season. On the outside, Edwards gets low. Edwards goes high, and the second foul of the game is going to go against Ware.
And then Bam, left foot, left hand, like Steve Nash used to.
Tonight with a toe injury, he is back off the bench. Nikola Jovic is also now with this newer look offense. He has only played 6 games so far this season, and we'll see if they can slow down Anthony Edwards, who's already up to 8 points.
But you see the automatic respect. They sent their best defender, Jay McDaniels, over to guard Hero.
Mitchell working on Connolly, got past him, swing it, Adebayo, drive, fade, short. Connolly wants to go to work, lost it out of bounds.
When you're a guy like Powell guarding somebody like Edwards on an island, that's where your defense is built on trust. You know the Miami Heat culture is built on trust, especially on the defensive end.
And this is a guy who came into the NBA known more so as a defender, and that's really how he got on the floor in Toronto. Seen him do it at a high level, but this is the guy who hangs his hat on this, and Davion Mitchell, known as Off Night for a reason, as Edwards just got a full feel for what Off Night has to offer. Powell thought about it, and he dropped the contact. He wanted it in the act of shooting. It's going to be on.
It would have been a nice ball.
So you would have, going into a game like this, Anthony last week or earlier this week, as he commits the foul away from the ball. Tack on Adebayo, read it for Gobert.